Come to Indian Glam with me. I'm gonna tie a robe on top because I don't want to get any makeup on my outfit. My hair naturally dried, so I'm going to do some heatless curls so my waves are more defined. Before I do that, I'm going to put my e.l.f. Niacinamide Primer all over my face. I just got my brows done yesterday, but I'm going to go ahead and set them in place with my NYX brow glue. I'm taking my Kosas foundation and adding 2 pumps to the back of my hand. Then I'm taking my Kofi concealer and placing it underneath my eyes, nose, forehead, and around my mouth, blending it out with my Real Techniques concealer brush. Taking the fluffy side of my e.l.f. brush, I'm going to lightly set my under eyes with the Huda Beauty powder. And taking a powder puff, I'm also going to just lightly bake the under eyes. I'm warming up my face with my Live Tinted Hue Stick in the shade Grounded. Get out with my F4 brush. Cream side of the Patcher Top blush in the shade She's Flushed, and lightly pressing that on the apples of my cheeks. Translucent powder, I'm going to be setting my entire face. The L'Oreal Infallible Bronzer right on top of where I added my Live Tinted. The excess and placing it on the sides of my nose. Then I'm taking the powder side and placing that on the apples of my cheeks. I always forget how pigmented this blush is, but I love it. Can we take a moment for this highlighter? This is the Beauty and the Beast collection, and I'm just going to be placing that on the high points of my face. I appreciate that it comes with a big mirror. Also adding some to my nose and my inner corner. For my eyes, I'm taking my e.l.f. powder again and placing that all over my eyelids, just to mattify everything. Then taking the same bronzer, I'm adding that to my crease. The ColourPop Jelly Shadow in the shade Duckling and placing that on my lids. This is my first time trying it, so I hope it goes well. The texture of it is so fun. Wow, that's stunning. I love it. It looks like I spent so much time on my eyeshadow, but I didn't. Brush and blending everything out, just so there aren't any harsh lines. Taking my ColourPop eyeliner and lining my waterline. Add some wings and just taking my finger to drag it out. For mascara, I'm using my L'Oreal Telescopic Huda Beauty lip liner in the shade Rich Brown, and now I'm adding Fenty Beauty Spice Cold. Locking everything in place with my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I added 2 little bindies just to complete the look. Alright, this is the full fit and the full look. Ended up adding the choker that matches the earrings. And yeah, hope you guys like it.